Now let's begin with the latest developments at this hour in the ongoing conflict between India and Pakistan. India hit back hard at Pakistan after its drone attack bids across the western sector, carrying out precision airstrikes on Pakistan Air Force bases in Rafiki, Murid, Chaklala and Rahim Yar Khan. Now, in a special briefing on Operation Sindoor, the government has said Pakistan's military installations at Sukur and Chunia, a radar site at Pasroor and Sialkot aviation base were also targeted.
Indian armed forces carried out precision attacks only on identified military targets. These included technical infrastructure, command and control centers, radar sites and weapon storage areas. Pakistan military targets at Rafiki, Murid, Chaklala, Rahim Yar Khan, Sukur and Chunia were engaged using air-launched precision weapons from our fighter aircraft. Radar sites at Pasroor and Sialkot aviation base were also targeted using precision munitions. While carrying out these responses, India ensured minimum collateral damage.
Indian government said that Pakistan continues to provoke India along its western border, targeting civilian areas and military infrastructure using unmanned combat aerial vehicles, long-range weapons, loitering munition and fighter jets. Now, Indian armed forces have successfully neutralized these threats. However, limited damage was sustained to equipment and personnel at Indian Air Force stations at Udhampur, Pathankot, Adampur and Bhuj. India categorically rejected Pakistani propaganda of major damage to its military infrastructure in the overnight strikes. In the press briefing, India said Pakistan attempted to spread malicious misinformation campaign with false claims of destruction of the Indian S-400 system, destruction of airfields at Surat and Sirsa. India outrightly rejected these false claims.
Pakistan has also attempted to execute a continued malicious misinformation campaign with claims of destruction of Indian S-400 system at Adampur, destruction of airfields at Suratgarh and Sirsa, BrahMos base at Nagrota, RT gun positions at Derangyari and Chandigarh forward ammunition depot, with heavy damages to other military stations being propagated on social media. India unequivocally rejects these false narratives being spread by Pakistan.
India said the Pakistani army used drones and other high-caliber weapons to attack India's western front. Islamabad tried to infiltrate Indian airspace at more than 26 locations. Now, these included drone incursions and sightings of armed UAVs in Baramulla, Srinagar, Avantipura, Jammu, Pathankot, Bhuj and Jaisalmer. The government said India neutralized most of the attacks. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri has said that Pakistan made yet another completely ludicrous claim that Indian mailers have hit Afghanistan. He called it a totally frivolous allegation, saying that the people of Afghanistan don't need to be reminded about which country was targeted. Now, civilian population and civilian infrastructure in Afghanistan on multiple occasions in just the 1.5 years.
There is this yet again completely ludicrous claim that Indian missiles have hit Afghanistan. Totally frivolous allegation, and I only want to point out that Afghan people don't need to be reminded about which country it is that has on multiple occasions in just the last 1.5 years targeted civilian populations and civilian infrastructure in Afghanistan.
India said that Pakistan army has been observed to be moving its troops forward towards in forward areas, indicating an offensive intent to further escalation. Now, Indian armed forces remain in a high state of operational readiness, and all hostile actions have been effectively countered and responded proportionately. Indian armed forces reiterated their commitment to non-escalation, provided that Pakistan's side reciprocates.